now. So in the chat, put yes or no. If it's no and you're shaking your head no, it should be. It should be. So that's one of the things. If you don't hear anything else I say besides thank you, the second thing you should hear is you should have that dashboard on your phone in a quick on my screen check-in. Even if you're the sergeant at arms. This is not a president's job. This is not a VPE's job. This is not the VPM's. This is everyone's job to know the pulse of your club. And if you notice that you're not there yet, you're like, hey, what can I do? What can I do to lead the way? Do we need another speech? Do we need a training? Do we need this? Do we need that? But do it, please. That's going to help you. Cool. All right. So back to this data to distinguish. Most of us were taught that data means the club dashboard, like I said, but the dashboard, there's a lot more to it. And I'd like you to just go beyond that with yourself. Check in on your balance, right? How you feeling today versus how you felt in July when you first started this. Things might be a little bit different in your life, so that may totally impact the output that you're giving, okay? Um, are the same people doing everything? Are guests coming once and never showing up? That sort of thing. These are the things you want to look for. See, that doesn't show up on the dashboard. Okay. So the new way is more than just numbers. I want you to really, really consider three things. I want you to consider the numbers, which I just said, but the story. So how members say how they feel, right? Are they talking? Are they sharing out loud? Are you just allowing your guests to share? Do you have a chat that gets the pulse of the heartbeat of that week or that month of your club? And what are the behaviors? So if you break it down to these three things, this is going to be the way for you. What do you notice people are actually doing in your club? So here's a quick reflection for you. Take a moment and think of your club. What's one thing that really matters that does not show up on the dashboard? Put that into the chat. So even if you have a thriving club, Alexis, there's still opportunities exactly to support people in pathways. There you go. So you could look good on the dashboard. That doesn't mean that the heartbeat of your club is still good, right? So quick reflection. Are members getting value? Yep. Number stories, behavior, birthday celebrations. Does that count? Absolutely. Yeah. People love to be acknowledged, but I caution you, ask them how they want to be acknowledged. Don't just give them a certificate. Some people don't like that stuff. Like, I don't like certificates. You give me one, I'm like, cool. I'll stand there for the picture and I'll smile, but that thing's going into the pile of certificates. Some people, it really matters. They'll frame it, they'll put it up on their walls. So ask people how they want to be celebrated, right? Potluck, inconsistent meeting attendance. So, yeah. How about maybe it's welcoming the guests and really spotlighting them? Maybe it's who never speaks. Okay. Who's always encouraging people? You got those people in your club. Use them as ambassadors in your club. So let's talk about uh wait. Okay, yeah, there we go. So let's look at the whole picture. So first, let's look at, sorry, move number one, right? So let's look at the numbers. Are the goals achieved? So again, if you're not the president, this is not just the president's job, this is everyone's job. And again, are people posting on their socials? Are they bringing guests? When's the last time you brought a guest? When was the last time you talked about Toastmasters? Are you still afraid to talk about Toastmasters? Right? Some people are. Some people don't want nobody to know that they're in Toastmasters. Some people, all they do is talk about Toastmasters, right? I have a gift for you, especially if your camera's on. I'm going to share it at the end. 7 ways. Anyway, I'm going to get to that gift later. So let's get to the second one. So share. So continue to share. All right. So once a month, bring three things to your officer meeting. Are you having productive officer meetings? Are you even having officer meetings? Do you have a chat that you guys can talk in, right? Is it healthy? Is it just the same two people talking in that chat? That's a pulse right there. That's an observation right there, right? These are the things you want to revisit and think about. Try small strategies. So if your club is struggling, if your club is thriving, you still have opportunity. So if your attendance is low, guests don't come back. I'm at Einstein Toastmasters in the Bronx, and My goal is to close as soon as the guest comes. Like my goal is to close that very night. So they come, they had an exciting time. I'm not saying try us out again. Come back again. I'm already messaging them. You loved it so much. I see the connection between what you just shared and work. Here's a membership application. Let's take this offline. Like right there, go in with the guest, right? Don't just invite them back 10 times. And then they're just a guest for the rest of their term or your term. Let me put it that way. So if your club is thriving, it's also important that people stay fresh, right? It's not the same two people doing everything. The energy remains high. Okay, you could do this with food. You could do this with a lot of different things. And build more community. Track how many people are actually mentoring someone. Track how many people give three or more evaluations. How many people are rotating. Is this one person becoming the speaker, your resident timer for the entire year? It's not what you want, right? So here's a quick action plan on the nat so non-dashboard things. So one non-dashboard thing I will pay attention to. Type it in the chat. One non-dashboard, yeah, one non-dashboard thing you will pay attention to. So for example, how many first-time guests come back? Which members haven't spoken that I will invite? When was the last time you delivered a speech? Go ahead, tell me. Was it within the last month? Follow up on guests. How do you follow up with guests who attend? Turn them into, so turn that guest into a member that night, right? Who doesn't volunteer for roles? Who does non-speaking members? Yes. Okay. And then who are you going to share this with? Who are you going to share that goal with? Because that's really important. We keep it in here. We're like, oh, that's a good idea, George. I'll keep that here. Or I'm gonna keep it on my little sticky that I just wrote down, and it's gonna just live on my desk. Who are you gonna communicate this with? The rest of your officers team. Where? In your chat? You have a chat. Hey guys, this is what I'm gonna communicate. Because remember, there's other officers that are not here right now, and you are here, right? So that you may share with them, and they're gonna go, what is this? What does she think she's doing now? Or what does he think he's doing now, right? So how can you communicate that? In our Teams channel, okay, you use Teams, great, great. And then last one, so one small 30-day experiment I will try for myself is in your WhatsApp group. Great. Madam TLI Dean, am I right? I have 5 minutes. Is that what I'm reading?
I believe so, George.
Great. That's
Yes.
great. Because I wanted to save more time for the gift that I'm going to give them soon. Giving an application to guests immediately. Okay. Remember, your actual members are guests as well. Here we go. Did you hear that? Your actual members are guests also, so do not forget them. They are people too. They are members too. There are people deciding, am I going to go tonight or not? Am I going to go today or not? So I want you to open, as officers, you have to open it up a little bit more to just the guests. I'm seeing so much guest things, which is great, but there are members that are not being seen, that are not being heard. Cool? Okay. So I'm going to recap and then I'm going to share this gift. So I'd like for you to see the whole picture through numbers, through stories that you share, and through the behaviors that you're observing of your own and others. So do some reflection, right? Ask members for theme ideas. Yeah, yeah, Kim. Okay, I want you to share. I want you to talk about what you see to officers in your club, to family members. I got my mom to finally come to a meeting after like 15 years. I used to always talk about it, and she'd be like, "That's nice, that's nice, that's nice." I said, "Mom, when are you gonna come?" And you know how I got her? I invited her to my speech. I said, Mom, this week I'm talking about this. Come check me out. I didn't even invite her to, I just wanted her to support me. So have people support you when you deliver a speech. How about that? Right? Okay. And then try 30-day strategies and keep what works. So as a team, as officers, if remember, you may have other officers that you're a part of as a team that are not here today. You want to bring this info to them because they didn't get this good info before. I'm giving it to you the best that I can today. I didn't say it this way the last time or the time before that. And if you're hearing me again, trust me, you know what I'm saying is the truth. I'm saying it different this time. Turn data into people. Yes, Jeffrey, absolutely. I always say this that I'm going to share the dashboard for my club, then I'm going to share a gift. Here's the dashboard for my club. If I can find it. Oh, where is it? Okay, let me get that out of here. Out. Every member on your dashboard, every number is a member achieving a goal. That's really what I wanted to say. And here's the gift. I want you to finish strong. So I created a little PDF for you. So finishing strong without burnout, 7 ways to balance the load. And I'm going to just run through it real quick and then I'm going to drop it into the chat for your keeping. All right. You're gonna like this. I know you're gonna like because I like it. I'm gonna use it now. I'm like, wow, this was good. All right. So cut the fluff audit, the cheat sheet library, the perfect fit assignment, the two birds, one stone rule, the one goal personal promise, the 30-day sprint, the safe space agreement. And then I have a little graphic here for you. Cool. So I want you to take the time and look through that. I'd like for you to put any questions you have in the chat about data. Oh, I do see my time is 2 minutes. Yep. So if you have one or two questions, I'm happy to answer those. So typically I don't build time in for that. And today I am because I know sometimes people do have questions, right? So there goes your gift. It's in the chat. And we have about another minute and a half if you have a question for me to put it in the chat. Terry Garcia says, great way to meet people and overcome fear of speaking in a group, safe space to practice for speaking to larger groups. Absolutely. Thank you. Okay, our club is a corporate club, and our agency pays for the membership, even though some members write. Whether they pay or not, it doesn't matter. People pay and don't show up, right? So some people get their membership paid for and they don't show up, or they show up, right? So that doesn't matter. It's why are they there? So reconnecting why they're there, that's another thing. So recommitting and reconnecting to why they're there. When I first joined is because I was a student teacher. Today I'm a doctoral student, so I want to be able to speak academically. I want to have academic conversations. I want my stuff to really pop when I deliver. This is my why today. It's shifted immensely. I'm going to become, or I am already a professional speaker. Stella and I were presenting in George Washington University next week. Okay, there goes Toastmasters has a lot to. I would have never met her through Toastmasters, right? And our ability to present, right? So this is real living proof of the application of this. Yes, thank you. And I'm going to turn it back over to our TLI Dean early so we could get this show going. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much, immediate past District Director George, for sharing these gems and for the Finishing Strong resource. So helpful, so many great ideas for us to try. Our next speaker this morning is Toastmaster Tom Kosha. I hope I'm saying that correctly, who will be speaking to us about club succession. Toastmaster Tom, the virtual floor is yours.
Thank you and good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing? We
Great.
are going to talk about passing the torch. Right. Um, I guess I don't have to. Okay, I'm going to. Okay, very good. Succession planning. Purpose is to ensure the continuity and stability of the club as you fulfill all 7 of these roles. So, can some of you tell me in chat why it's good to have a variety of people doing different roles and the changing of these roles? New ideas and innovation, right? If the same person does the same job all the time, that's not a good thing. What else? Less burnout, right? If you share everything, adaptability, better understanding of roles, knowledge shared grows your club, prevent burnout, to learn about achievements, legacy, so that person's absence doesn't slow down the club. Okay. And so for a personal thing, you think about how a club operates. You have the finance side, you have the marketing side, you have assignment side, you have all these different components to the club. And if you take on all these different roles, these are different skill sets that you can learn and grow in, and it makes you a better Toastmaster. Plus, it breaks up so you're not doing the same thing, you don't have burnout. And so, but the bottom line is other people have a chance to grow by learning these different roles. And some roles you may like better than others, and that's the way you are. but just being exposed to them is a good thing. So let's go to the next slide, which kind of summarizes this. Prevents leadership gap and burnout, which a lot of you said, good job, builds confidence in future leaders, and that keeps the momentum strong after officer transitions and ensures knowledge, systems, and relationships are preserved. Let's go to the next slide. Okay. So what can you do when you see people? One thing, if members are showing up and show initiative and consistency, they may be a good leader if you're looking for future leaders. And you encourage them to give them meeting roles or small leadership tasks. Make them if there's a committee or some special assignment, give them that opportunity. And hopefully they learn something from it. Talk about be courteous and encouragement. Okay, the other thing is to pair current officers with potential successors. One option is to do the mentoring. So I would suggest that. Let future leaders shadow you during your events and meetings. That's another option you can do. Let's see, what else do we have? Let's move to the next slide. Okay, so here are some things that can help with the transitions. One is to keep club records, passwords, and templates in a shared folder. So you could do that with Google Docs. Another thing, if you use FreeToast Host, there's a section on there that you can have special sites, part of the site that's strictly for leaders, for club leaders, and they can go into that site and find it without having to worry about Google Docs and permissions and everything else. You could do that within FreeToast Host. Make sure that you update the officer guides and contest checklists regularly. And to empower the transition, you allow upcoming leaders to chair a meeting, lead a meeting, coordinate an event, provide constructive feedback, and celebrate their progress. So a lot of times, sometimes we'll have transition committee meetings where you have the old committee and the new committee come together and they can talk about the general things. And then you set up a time where each committee member or, each can work with the other committee member as part of their transition. And that helps to make the transition smoother. Next slide. So some of the things that also is part of the transition, and this falls under the secretary, but make sure you have your club elections in May. And the reason is a lot of the training happens in June, so they can get the ground running in July. So if you have your club elections in May, that helps that. And then it's the secretary's job to submit the new list of world to officers online in Club Central as soon as elections are done. And this helps so that the district membership knows who the new leaders are and they can send appropriate training to the new leaders. And then on or before June 15th, 2026, for 10B, you get credit for the district club program for the Toastmaster year. So that's all part of it. Moving on. So one of the things is remember is leadership is not about titles. It's about legacy. It's leaving the club stronger than you found it. And so a lot of times when people take on new roles, they have new ideas, they try them, and a lot of times if they're good, they're passed on from year to year, and the club evolves into a stronger unit. And that's the benefit of having different people involved and improving and trying to leave the club better than you found it. All right. With that, does anybody have any questions or concerns about the whole transition process or any advice they have? All right. BRB. I'm not sure what that means. That sounds kind of funny. All right. Well, I'm a little early, but at this point, I'm going to turn the meeting back over to our TLI Dean. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tom, for keeping us focused on club succession. It's important. So thank you for sharing your insights on that. And now I would like to move us forward in the agenda by inviting our PQD, Stella Omuna, back to the virtual floor to talk about contest season.
Hello, good morning to this wonderful TLI. And it's our last TLI. Woohoo! We've trained so many people so far. And today I would like to briefly talk about in-person contest. How many of you have actually had your club contests already? I know today is the last day, and yes, I see some people saying yes. Can you what do you think about contest season? Because I love contest season. I'm actually at a contest right now, the area contest for Division C. And we're hosting someone just who can share the picture. We're actually in the laundry room trying to make this work. But contest season is great. I love a good contest season. Next slide, please. This year we're going to we have an excellent team. We have myself, we have our district contest chair, Bob Share. Bob Share is actually at the area contest. That's why you don't see him here today. And we have our chief judge, Diane Marino. I know a lot of you know these wonderful Toastmasters. And we do make a great team. I love that. I love that GIF. Next slide, please. All right. This year we're having two types of contests. We're having the international speech contest and the table topic speech contest. Why is it important to have these things? One, for international speech, you want to be able to become a better public speaker. You also want to expand your comfort zone and gain confidence and recognition. Winning an international speech contest is a big deal, I'm telling you, because I know a few people who have won and they've gone to the greatest heights. We also have table topics. The good thing about table topics is there are no requirements. Anybody can join the table topics contest. And it's a good way to sharpen your impromptu speaking skills. It also helps with your listening skills because you have to answer the question and think quickly on your feet. And of course, improving your confidence. I know some clubs, like one of my clubs, Columbia University, they do a competition all the time. So I'm sure they're going to be really good at these table topics because they're used to competing. And of course, it's also important for enhancing your storytelling skills. So I love table topics. Give me a reaction if you love table topics. If you love contests in general, give me a heart symbol. Thank you so much. I see that. Excellent. Next slide, please. The requirements for international speech contest, I already covered that. You have to finish level 1 and 2 or be a DTM. For table topics contest, anyone, anywhere can join. The only thing is you have to be a paid member. For both of these, you have to be a paid member of a club that's in good standing. And then you can actually participate in this contest. Next slide, please. All right, here's our timing. We just finished the club contest. I know a lot of you have done that. My club, Hudson River Toastmasters, did theirs, and in some cases you can also nominate your contestants. They don't have to have a contest at the club level. For the area contest that's happening right now between Feb 16 and March 15th, the division contest all in person will be March 16 to April 15th. And finally, the district contest will be on May 9th, which is also our spring conference. Jess, please, can you put the link to all the division and area contest schedule? If you can, it'd be nice. I want to see more people actually attend these contests. Next slide, please. If whoever wins at the international level will move on to represent the district. You have the region quarterfinals in June and July. We'll have the semifinals in person as well in August. And then the finals will be in August at the annual convention. And this year we're going to have the annual convention in the wonderful and beautiful Vancouver, Canada. For the table topics contest, that just ends at the district level. We'll just crown you the winner. Next slide, please. This year, for the for District 46, we're allowing 2 of the highest placed contestants from each area to compete in the division contest. So if you're first and second place in the area, you can represent your area at the division level. Only one contestant from the club level is allowed to go forward. So it doesn't apply to clubs. For club, you have one contestant for international and one for table topics. Next slide, please. What is the secret to contest success planning? Or to contest success, really? It's all about planning, right? You have to start on time. Make sure you get your functionaries. Make sure you have a plan. You have an Excel template where you list all your functionaries. Have a to-do and task list. That really helps. All our team in Division C, we all work together as a team. It really does take a village to run one of these contests. We were up till 2 a.m. almost finalizing the Division C contest. And I think it's going great. Everything's perfect. And expect things to happen. Main thing is make sure you're prepared for things that may occur, because it's always Murphy's Law. Anything can happen at any time. But we are Toastmasters. We know how to handle things when they go wrong. Next slide, and that's it for now. Thank you so much for letting me talk about contests. I love contests, and let's have a good contest season. Go ahead, look at the schedule, attend the contest, and let's all crown our district winner, and let's see District 46 win the international contest. Take it away. Back to you, Madam TLI Dean. Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you so much, Stella, for sharing about the upcoming or where we're at with the contest season, for going over the timeline. And I don't know about everyone in this Zoom right now, but I am super excited to see our champions who are going to be rising up during this contest season and who will take their place on the stage during our our district contest on May 9th. So speaking of which, we have, if you haven't already gotten your ticket yet, please, I'm encouraging you to rush, get your ticket. If Jess or someone can put the link to purchasing tickets for the district District 46 Spring Contest, please do so. It's going to be amazing. We have 2 really fantastic keynote speakers. We have Natsuyo Lipschitz and we have Kayla J. Lim, who will be our keynote speakers. And then we're going to have some really dynamic workshops from our very own immediate past district director, George Rivera, and our beloved Kim Sudduth of Co-op City. And I'm drawing a blank. I know Kim is a cherished member of multiple clubs, but certainly the president of Co-op City. So you don't want to miss our spring conference. We have in person and we have virtual in person, and they're both great options. In person, you feel the energy, you're there, you're in it, you're able to meet and network with your fellow Toastmasters, and you're there also to connect with Toastmasters you might already be familiar with. It's just a really lovely day of growth, sharing, and camaraderie. And so if you haven't, again, go out and get your tickets. You can click on the link. I hope someone was able to put a link in the chat. Get your ticket. If you can't join us in person, join us virtually. It's still going to be very impactful, and we are super excited for our conference on May 9th. And now I would like to give the floor back over to our program quality director, Stella, who's going to take us through a rousing edition of Kahoot. Stella, take it away.
Hello, I'm back. How many of you love to win? I love to win. I'm sure Jess is right here. She loves to win, right? Please go ahead and join the Kahoot. I'm going to share my screen. What are you winning? You're winning a new pathway. Today's session is going to be all about the base camp and who knows the most about base camp. I'm still waiting for participants to join. So let me go ahead and share my screen so that you can join. I
This
put
said
the
this
game
Kahoot
pin.
is private. Getting an error message.
Oh, you're getting an error message? Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay, hold on. Let me adjust that. Hold on. So then let's go back here. Shouldn't be private. Okay, so let me go. Let's go to another one. All right, let's go back. Since it's contest season, let's talk about the contest. I will share my screen right now. And go ahead. All right. Can you try to do with this code? Here's the game pin. Go to www.kahoot.it. Does it say private too?
Yeah, let me try.
Kahoot.it. And put the game pin 2340800.
Okay.
Are you able to join with that? Okay, put that link in there. Sorry. Okay, we're waiting for participants. So there are two ways. You can either go to, on your phone, go to kahoot.it and put in the game pin of 2340800. Good, people are joining. Yep. And then, or you can use the QR code right here. I see a few people have joined. S. Baker, Lily, Nissa, Nathaniel. Who knows the most about contests? We'll see who are we going to crown. We have Justin. We have over 50 people in the chat. So in the Zoom call. So let's make sure that we all join. Let's win. Let's see who will win. Who knows the most about contests? All right. I'm going to go ahead and start. I see a few people are still joining, but I'm going to go ahead and start. First question. And this is a quiz question. It's worth double points. Which of the following officers is not automatically ineligible to serve as a voting judge in a contest at the district level? Is it the district director, the area director, the club president, or the public relations manager? Who is not automatically ineligible to serve as a voting judge at the district level? 1 second to answer. Right, club president is the correct answer, and 8 of you got it right. Fantastic. I love that. Let's move on to the next question. At this time, we have Nathaniel leading the charge. Let's see. It's anyone's game at this time. All right. And the contest rule book, page 7, tells us all about it. So if you didn't know the answer, you know it now. Go open your contest rule book and it's on page 7. Next question, another quiz question, and it's worth double points again. In an international contest, at exactly what point does a contestant become disqualified for going over time? Is it 7 minutes and 30 seconds? Is it 7 minutes and 31 seconds? Any fraction of a second over 730? Or 7 minutes and 15 seconds? What is the correct answer? Only one answer is valid. That's right. 7 minutes and 31 seconds is the right answer. How many of you got it right? 12 of you got it right. Amazing. Fantastic. We have, let me see, Nathaniel still leading. We have Tom C. Tom, I see you. I see you. Dave, Fast Freddy, and Sajak. And if you didn't know the answer, this is all in your rule book, page 15. So make sure you read it, especially now that we're going into contest season into the area and district level. Let's read our rule book. Next question. Who are the only individuals to lodge a protest regarding eligibility or originality? Is it the voting judges, contestants, and the contest chair? Any member of the Toastmasters International present at the contest? Voting judges, the chief judge and contestants, or the voting judges and contestants? Only one answer. That's right. Correct answer is voting judges and contestants. What? 0 people got it right? Okay. You didn't read your rule book. That's what it means. But Nathaniel is still leading, and we have Tom C in second place. It's still everyone's game. And the correct answer is on page 17 of your rule book. Make sure you read it. Moving on to the next question. For a division speech contest, what is the minimum number of voting judges required? Is it 5? Is it 7? Is it 9? Or is it 10? Minimum number of voting judges required in a division contest. Only one answer. I'm sure most of you will get this right because you guys are all contest buffs and you know your sport stuff. All right, the correct answer was the blue answer. And the correct answer is 7. 12 of you got it right. Fantastic. Well, let's see. Is Nathaniel still leading? Jay! Wow, is it our Jay? I don't know whether it's our Jay. Jay, Tom C, and Nathaniel are still in the running to become District 46 next champions. Kahoot champions, that is. Let's move on. And it's in the rule book. Page 10 of the rule book has all the answers to this question. Next question. In a table topics contest, at exactly what time is a contestant disqualified for speaking too long in the table topics? Is it 2 minutes and 0 seconds, 2 minutes and 15 seconds, 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and 2 minutes and 31 seconds? Only one answer. This is for table topics. See, the correct answer, and 23 of you got it right. 2 minutes and 31 seconds. Very good. And who is leading? We have Jay still leading. We have Tom C in second place and Nathaniel in third place. PM has gone up 4 places. Excellent. Again, the answer is on page 15 of your rule book. Let's move on. When the table topics contestant is introduced, what is the exact procedure for presenting the topic? Do you say, does the contestant chair read topic once? Contestant repeats it, contestant chair reads it. Does the contestant chair read the topic twice to each contestant? Or do the contestant chair read topic, contestant speak, or the contestant chair gives the topic in writing? Sorry, a lot of words. And the correct answer was the orange answer. The contestant chair reads the topic twice to each contestant. And 5 of you got it right. Who is leading? Jay! Wow, Jay is still leading. Fantastic. Tom C is in the close second place. And Jan has the highest answering streak of 3. The correct answer is in page 21 of your rule book. Let's keep going. Another question. Which of the following statements about table topics contestants is true regarding the presence in the room? All contestants stay in the room but must wear noise-canceling headphones. Contestants must leave the room and return, including the first speaker. All contestants except the first speaker must leave the room, or the contestants choose to stay in the room if they sign a waiver. And the correct answer is the orange answer. All contestants except the first speaker must leave the room. Let's see. And we saw, yeah, a lot of you got it right. We have Jay still leading the group, Nathaniel in second place, and Tom is in third place. And the correct answer is on page 21 of the rule book. We are almost done. The rule book explicitly states that the topic selected for the contest must be of what nature? Is it current events or news item, a philosophical paradox, of a general nature, or related to the Toastmasters core value? What is the correct answer? Only one answer is correct. This is an easy question, I think. Yes, it must be of a general nature. 20 of you got it right. Amazing. Let's see who's leading. Okay, Jay is still leading. Fast Freddy. Fast Freddy is really fast. He got the answer right. And let's see who it is on page 21 of the rule book as well. So if you haven't read it, please read the rule book. The rule book will tell you everything about contests. Now, this question is double points. How is the winner announced? In what order? Is it first, second, third, or third, second, first? Is it in alphabetical order or random? How do we announce the winner of any contest? I think this is an easy question, right, Jess? We should get it. I'm sure we'll get it right. Yes, it's third, second, and first. The blue answer. Wow. All of you except for one got it right. It's amazing. Love it. Let's see who's in first place. Jay still in first place. Jay's Miss Jess. Can see her celebrating. She's right by me. Okay. And then Tom is in second place and Nathaniel is in third place. I thought it was out the other Jay. Okay. Okay. Nice. Excellent. Let's move on to the next question. Actually, before we move on, it's on page 14 of the rule book. That's what the answer, where the answer is. All right. This is the final question is what double points. It's a bonus challenge. How many points for a second place ballot round ranking? Is it 1, 3, 2, or 4? So all of you ballot counters, you know the answer to this one. Let's see. Jay, let's see. Jay's leading. But it's anyone's game, really. It depends on how fast you answer the question, really. It's what matters. All right. And the correct answer is 2. 13 of you got it right. And now for the big reveal. First, let me just remind you, it's all on page 14 of your rule book. And who is the winner? Let's see the podium. In third place, we have, what's the name? Justin. In second place, Nathaniel. And who's the winner? Drum rolls, please. Jay, Jess, amazing. Our program quality, sorry, our PRM, a PR manager won. Oh, wow, this is fantastic. All of you are real contest buffs. You guys, I hope you learned something from today's Kahoot game, and I will see you in the breakout sessions. Thank you. I'm passing it back to our wonderful TLI, acting TLI Dean, Miss Jennifer. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Stella, our PQT Stella, for that exciting round of Kahoot, and congratulations to all the winners. We're all winners, but you really shone through today with your quick responses and your quick button pressing. So that was fantastic. And now we are going to be going into our breakout sessions shortly. Just going to bring our slides back up really quickly. And I want to just reiterate our exit ticket. I want this to be something that you solidify in your mind. This is super important for you to complete before you leave the Zoom today. And your trainers are going to go over this with you, but we wanted you to get one more touch point so that you get familiar with it if you have not joined a TLI session this season yet, or if you're new to if you are from another district. This is our sample exit ticket. You're going to put in your first and last name. You're going to put in the role that you're training for today. And remember, it's one training per role. So please put the one that you want to get credit for today. You're going to put your club's name, not the number. The name is the easiest way for us to identify you, as well as your district number. If you are not in District 46, this is crucial. And also, please take your time putting in your email address so that we don't have any typos and we make sure that you get your credit and your certificate. So now is the moment that we have been waiting for, the training session. So we're going to be opening up the Zoom training rooms now, and you can get settled in your rooms. Training officially supposed to start at 11, but it's good to get a couple minutes to get organized and comfortable. So we're going to open the Zoom rooms now, and you'll get an invitation that'll pop up on your screen. Please click that and join. And if you happen to miss the invitation, you can also go to the breakout room icon towards the bottom right of your screen, and you'll see that each room is broken out by role, by the 7 roles. And then if you have any issues, you can hang back and one of us in the Zoom main room will help you get into the correct room. So we're going to open the breakout rooms now.